So a few days ago, I actually filmed one of these videos and saw, after everything was filmed, that the microphone was not working properly. All right, every like 30 or 40 seconds, there was like a weird sound going on, and that was it. You could clearly understand what I was saying, but everything was just a bit weird because of that. All right. So I obviously had to make a decision. Should I upload this video still? Should I get it edited? Or should we basically move on and refilm the video so there's not going to be any issues with the microphone? So if you actually watched the last couple of videos, you actually saw that there was one video which was super weird. So I basically decided to actually upload. All right. And that got me thinking, because this is a perfect example of perfectionism, which is not there, which is not a problem at all. So if you think about it, the main and important stuff of the video was the message. All right, I wanted to convey some kind of message inside of the video, and that was conveyed. Even though there was some distractions here and there, it was not that big of a deal. All right, and the same exact thing applies in dropshipping as well. You need to understand that you should never perfect anything as long as it's not that important. If your logo is not perfect yet, it's not a problem at all. If your store is not designed in the perfect way, it's also not that big of a deal. If you have some kind of grammar error in like the 4th sentence of the description, it's also not that big of a deal, and you shouldn't make everything perfect before you even start. I forgot where, but somewhere I heard this saying that perfectionism is productive procrastination. And this is exactly the case with dropshipping and probably everywhere in life. If you start to make everything perfect, you will start to lose so much money in things which feel very productive. You're gonna change minor things on the store, minor details on the ads, text the supplier about some little detail on the product packaging before you even know that the product is working or not. All right. And after all of that will be done, you will feel great, because you will feel like you accomplished something today. You actually got a lot of things done, and it's very clear what to do there. And that's the main thing why people do that. People do things because they exactly know how to do them. For example, if you have the description of the store and it doesn't look that great, it's pretty clear what to do. You basically rewrite it and make it better. All right, it's a very clear task, and it's a very direct thing to do and to implement. However, it's not going to have an impact. But because it's such an easy thing, you feel like that is the priority, and you're going to waste so much time on it, when in reality you shouldn't do that at all. So how should you actually understand what the priorities are and how to prioritize things in general which are important and which are not important? You need to think, what is going to make you the most amount of money? And that's the only way to decide if you should do this thing or not. Obviously, I'm only talking about dropshipping right now. It's not like applicable in life in general, but in dropshipping, you should only look at which task is going to make me the most amount of money. That's what I'm going to do. All right, that's it. It's pretty straightforward. And if you see that this small little detail is not the game changer, then don't do it. It's like I've seen so many people posting for months on their Instagram feed for a product which does not even work. And they basically think, all right, I'm going to prepare everything, I'm going to brand things properly, I'm going to do things really, really nice, I'm going to have a proper social media setup, an amazing store, the best ads possible, and everything is going to fall into place and will work because of that. It's total bullshit. All right, I have another video which is talking about specifically this, that you should not brand when you start out. It's going to be linked somewhere here, you can check it out. But if you would ask yourself, all right, if I post every single day on Instagram for this product, will I make money? Answer is no. Maybe in the long term, at some point, after a month and month and month and month of doing it, maybe a little bit. Okay, you might make a couple sales here and there, but is the amount of work worth the money? For sure not. All right, so the effort to reward ratio is completely flawed, and you shouldn't do it. And this is the case with most of the things in dropshipping. Just do the things which are actually important and stop trying to be perfect. All right, so if you actually want to find out what the most important things are and what things to actually focus on, click the link below, sign up for a free consultation session with me personally. We're going to find out if everything is a good fit. If it is, we're going to start working together one-on-one in constant one-on-one calls, where basically I'm going to guide you through the whole program of finding a product, creating a store, doing the ads, setting up the Facebook stuff, negotiating with suppliers, at some point doing the branding things, building a team. Basically from A to Z, I'm going to guide you through you right now and actually having a profitable dropshipping store. All right, so click the link below and see you in the call.